Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel Upcoming Cyclone Updates. This is the latest analysis on Atlantic hurricane season and system near Mexico coast. First of all, if you're new to this YouTube channel and still haven't subscribed, so subscribe now so you don't miss any important updates. Thanks a lot. Disturbance 1 is currently located south of Guatemala. The system has a 20% chance of developing into a tropical depression or tropical storm in the next 2 days, and a 20% chance in the next 7 days. Offshore Central America. A trough of low pressure centered just offshore of the southern coast of Guatemala continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Environmental conditions are conducive for some development of this system, and a short-lived tropical depression could form early next week if the system stays offshore. Regardless of development, several days of heavy rainfall are expected across portions of southern Mexico and Central America. These rains are likely to cause life-threatening flooding and flash flooding. Also, Atlantic hurricane season subject to be the active one in history. Recently we seen the tropical activity over Florida that was subject to be the tropical hurricane with the 20% of probability, but now it has gone away and dissipated. But keep in mind, a next tropical system that'll convert into a tropical hurricane will be named Alberto, which might affect Caribbean or even United States. The Atlantic Basin is waiting for its first storm of the 2024 hurricane season. It's the longest wait for the first storm of the season in 10 years. However, over 98% of hurricane season activity happens after the second week of June. Previous hyperactive hurricane seasons have seen a noticeable ramp up in activity in July. The last time we had to wait this long for the season's first storm was 2014, when Arthur formed off Florida's Atlantic coast on July 1st, then swiped eastern North Carolina as a hurricane in time for the 4th of July. 1 year ago, we not only had the Storm Arlene in the Gulf of Mexico in early June, but also an unnamed subtropical storm in mid-January. And 7 recent hurricane seasons in a row, 2015 through 2021, each had at least one storm before the official June 1st hurricane season kickoff. It's still very early. If you take nothing else away from this, remember it's still early. We're not even halfway through the first month of a 6-month hurricane season. According to the National Hurricane Center, the average date by which the first storm would have happened over the 1991-2020 hurricane seasons is June 20th. So this wait isn't really unusual, it's just different than what we've seen lately. Virtually all of the season is still ahead. Using a metric called the ACE index, over 98% of the hurricane season's activity is still to come in an average year. The season's first hurricane usually holds off until August, the first of 3 months with the most activity. Declaring this hurricane season a dud this early would be like saying a baseball team has blown its World Series chances after a slow start in early April. Thanks for watching. Next updates will be issued on this channel. Is there a possibility of any tropical activity? Subscribe now for getting all the updates. Take care and goodbye.